Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Alessia and I make videos every week on writing and publishing. And today's video is going to be really fun because I am going to be giving you the ultimate shopping guide for readers and writers. Now, I did a pretty similar video for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but for this gift guide, I tried to be really different with my selections. If you know someone that's a really avid reader or writer in your life, you probably know what kind of books they like to read anyways. So for this gift guide, I really tried to steer away from recommending books and just recommend general and unique things that readers and writers can enjoy. So like my Cyber Monday video, I'm going to split this video into two sections so you can watch whichever one you want. So the first section will be for readers and the second section will be for writers, and I will include both timestamps in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you aren't already, and to follow me on Instagram so you never miss a video. So for each of the gifts that I'm going to mention, I am either going to show you the variation that I personally have in my house, or I will show you an alternative either on Amazon or on Etsy or somewhere on the web. And all links will be in the description box below. So my first gift for readers is a 1 to 3 month Owl Crate subscription. If you don't know what Owl Crate is, I am about to blow your mind. So it's a subscription box service for avid readers, and every single month Owl Crate will send you a themed crate of books and different merchandise. So every single month you will get a brand new book for you to read, and you will get all of its accompanying merchandise. So it is really, really cool. You can go onto Owl Crate and you can see previous boxes that they have sent out. I've seen a box that was purely Sarah J Maas themed. So they sent their subscribers Sarah J Maas books and all of the merchandise for her series, and it's really cool because you can obviously choose what kind of books you like. I do believe that Owl Crate mostly sends out YA themed books. But this is a really great gift for someone in your life who loves reading and who also loves to collect merchandise from their favorite series. And also it's so fun. It's like Christmas every single month. It's sent directly to your door. My next pick is also pretty similar to Owl Crate, and it is called Loot Crate. So while Owl Crate and Loot Crate are really similar, the biggest difference is that you can actually choose what books are sent in your crate through Loot Crate. So on Owl Crate, the curators of the boxes will just send you their top picks, and you really don't have a choice of what is sent to you. But with Loot Crate, you can specifically choose books. So there is a Harry Potter themed box. So if you know any fans of Harry Potter, you can specifically choose the Harry Potter box and you can have it sent straight to their door. They also have other themed boxes. I believe they have a Marvel themed box and even a RuPaul themed box. So if you don't want to take a chance on Owl Crate because you may not necessarily like the book that is sent to you every month, you can specifically choose the books that you want in your box on Loot Crate. I think both are really great options. If you know an avid reader who loves YA fantasy and loves reading different books, then definitely go for Owl Crate. But if you know someone who's super into one specific series, definitely go for Loot Crate. My next pick is book-themed jewelry. And in particular, there is this website that does amazing Shadowhunter jewelry. So you can get Isabel's necklace, you can get Tessa's angel necklace. It is really cool. I would have loved this when I was a teenager. And Cassandra Clare actually recommended this jewelry company herself. So I will insert a picture of some of the jewelry that this company sells. So it is a great gift to get for someone in your life who is like obsessed with the Shadowhunter series. You can actually look on the web for other book themed jewelry. I know Etsy and Redbubble sell a lot of different variations. So if you know someone who isn't necessarily into Cassandra Clare but loves Sarah J Maas or Harry Potter or even Percy Jackson, you can always get like little jewelry themed tokens online. So that is a great gift that I'm sure anyone will love to receive. So moving on, my next pick is a reading log. Now, I don't have a reading log myself, mostly because I don't read enough books in a year to write them all down because I am so busy with school and, you know, writing my own book series. But if you know someone who's super into reading books and who likes to keep track of them, maybe they run like a blog or an Instagram, this is a great gift. You can get reading logs on Amazon, and they're just a book to keep track of everything that you read in a year, and you can also like put in your favorite quotes and stuff. So it's a really cool way to, you know, document everything that you read. My next pick is definitely more for older readers like myself, so over 18, just so we're clear. And that is a book for literary cocktails, and it is called Tequila Mockingbird, which is like the best name ever in my opinion. And this is a book of cocktail recipes that are all inspired by different books. So we obviously have a cocktail inspired by To Kill a Mockingbird, and there is many more. It's just like a hilarious coffee table book that you can actually use to make drinks. And I think it's just a really funny gag gift for any avid reader in your life. Moving on, we have the Banned Book Coffee Mug. I was scrolling through Amazon for this video and I saw that they sell these like books that have writing from like books that have been banned over time on them. So they have like To Kill a Mockingbird, which like previously has been banned, and they just have like the text from To Kill a Mockingbird like written on this mug, and it's like so funny. It's just like so funny to me that books even get banned in the first place. And yeah, it's just a really interesting gift. It's really cool if you know someone who's super into, you know, the books that are on these mugs, or not. It's just like a funny gift for any reader. Next, we have literary postcards. This is also an Amazon find, and it's just like a postcard collection featuring different famous like literary figures and like their books and stuff like that. It's really fun. It's a really good keepsake, and it can be very useful because the person that you gift this to can actually use these postcards. Next, we have a night reading light from Amazon, and this gift is pretty self-explanatory. It is a blue light so you can read at night without hurting your eyes. So if you know someone who lives in like a household full of people, this would be a great gift because this light won't disturb anyone if it's on late at night, and it's also easy on the eyes. Next is this amazing book wall art from Etsy. Now, I'm super into like line art. I think it's just like so beautiful and simplistic. So I think this would be a really great gift for someone who, you know, is looking to decorate their space or for their bedroom. And yeah, of course, it's all like reading themed, so it would be really cool. I would love to receive this as a gift. Next, we have a individual coffee mug heater. So this is for the person in your life who, you know, snuggles up on a lazy Sunday afternoon and just reads all day. And this is really awesome because they can put their little mug of coffee or tea on this mug heater, and they never have to get up to, you know, use the microwave. They can just put it on this heater and their drink will heat right up, and they never have to move from their reading nook. Next up, we have blue light glasses for ebook readers. Now, blue light glasses have been all over the internet, especially this year because we are all on our computers so much, and this would be a great gift, honestly, to get anyone, but especially if you know someone who's super into reading ebooks, this would be a great gift to give them, you know, to help, you know, their eyes and all of the light that they are like experiencing through like their ebook reader. Okay, next, this find was very, very exciting. I actually found it on Google, and like when I stumbled across it, I was like, wow, I need this in my life like yesterday. And it is like these literary themed throw blankets. So you can obviously pick which book is going on your blanket. So they have like a Percy Jackson one, an Alice in Wonderland one. They have a bunch of other like classic themed ones. So like from classic American literature and British literature. But they also have Beatles throw blankets. So if, you know, a person in your life doesn't necessarily want like a blanket with a book on it, you can totally give them something music themed, and it's just such an interesting gift, and it's also very beautiful and it looks very well made. So I definitely will be ordering this for myself, maybe as like a little shameless Christmas present for myself. I think I'm gonna go with the Percy Jackson one. Percy Jackson's one of my favorite series, and I think it just is so cool to have this as a throw blanket. Next we have the Juniper book collections from Amazon. Now the Juniper book collections are just like box sets of series, and they are done very beautifully. It's honestly like a work of art. So you can get classic books in like a set, or you can get like the Harry Potter series in a beautiful set. And this gift especially is for the person in your life who is obsessed with an aesthetic bookshelf. And yeah, these books look so great on a bookshelf. So it's definitely a worthy addition for someone in your life who, you know, loves making art on their own bookshelf. So my next pick is, of course, the Kindle Paperwhite ebook reader. It honestly wouldn't be like a reading gift guide if I didn't mention the Kindle Paperwhite. It's very, very inexpensive, very reasonably priced, and they last forever. It has great battery life, and the Kindle ebook store is actually pretty inexpensive. They're always running deals, so it's a great gift for someone, you know, who loves to read ebooks or may not even have the space for books, because books do take up a lot of room. So I actually use the Kindle Paperwhite in my apartment because I don't have room for like a massive bookshelf. So this is a very practical gift that I'm sure any reader will be very grateful to receive. Okay, next up is book socks. So these socks are different than the socks that I mentioned in my Cyber Monday video, and they are specifically book themed socks. So I saw a pair that has like William Shakespeare and like texts from like famous books, and it's just like a really funny stocking stuffer that you can get for a reader in your life. Okay, so those are all of the gifts that I have put together for readers. Now I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to talk about all of the gifts that I recommend for writers. So if you were only here for the first section, you are free to click off, and I will see you next week. So the first thing for writers that I always recommend, and that is just a pretty notebook. And this is a very easy gift to get. You can get it from Amazon, Barnes & Noble's, Chapters, or whatever, you know, bookstore you shop at. And, you know, getting a writer a really pretty notebook is always a welcomed gift because, you know, it's exciting to write in a beautiful, fresh notebook. So that is first and foremost a very inexpensive gift to get for any writer in your life. Okay, so next is a masterclass subscription for either 1 to 2 months or forever long you want to, you know, gift a subscription. It's honestly up to you. But a masterclass subscription is very useful for a writer because Masterclass is a subscription service that, you know, gives like videos and master classes by different experts in different fields. And these like experts who teach different classes are often like really famous people. So they have Gordon Ramsay who teaches like cooking classes, and they'll have like Anna Wintour who teaches like fashion classes, and they'll just have different like experts teach different classes. Now, I'm not exactly sure who teaches the writing classes on Masterclass, but it's definitely someone, you know, pretty significant in the writing field because Masterclass really goes all out on their teachers. They get the most famous celebrities and the top experts in their field. I would say Masterclass is like the top tier of these like different subscription services for, you know, like classes. And it's really interesting because if you gift this subscription service to someone in your life who is interested in writing, they can, you know, get a lot of helpful information from these classes, and they can definitely learn a lot. So it's definitely a gift that will keep on giving. And yeah, I think it would be a very thoughtful gift to anyone in your life. So my next pick is a calligraphy set. And you can get a calligraphy set pretty easily. You can get it from Amazon, and I think even like Walmart and Costco sells them. And this is a really fun and thoughtful gift for a writer because calligraphy is like the writer's form of like an adult coloring book. And learning calligraphy can actually be very relaxing. It's honestly like an art form in itself. And it's just like a really fun gift that you can get someone in your life who is obsessed with words. My next pick is a writing prompt workbook. Now this is really great for writers who, experience writer's block or are just looking to, use their creativity in other ways. So I actually have a writing prompt workbook that I often use if I am experiencing writer's block, or, I just don't feel like writing my book series and I still want to, keep up my writing skill. So I have one that my best friend gave to me, and it looks like this. It is from Chapters. It is called 300 Writing Prompts, and it's just like what it sounds. So you open the book and there are all of these writing prompts to choose from to help, pump your creativity out. So for example, one of the prompts is write about a good discovery you have made, big or small. Another one is write about a messy area in your home or life. And just like stuff like that, it's very, very helpful, especially if you have writer's block, because it just keeps you writing, which is always a good thing. My next pick is On Writing by Stephen King. Now this book can be purchased at literally any bookstore. You can even gift it as an ebook if you would like. But this is like the quintessential book about writing for writers. It is one of my favorite books of all time, and for good reason. Stephen King is hilarious, first of all, but he also just gives really good and realistic advice for people who are looking to make a career as a writer. So yeah, this book would be a great and thoughtful gift for any writer in your life. My next recommendation is to get someone the Writer's Market book for the 2020 year. Now, if you don't know what the Writer's Market is, it is a giant anthology. It looks like this. This one is from 2016, but it just holds all of this like really useful and amazing information about, literary agents, publishing houses, different competitions, how to get published traditionally as well as self-published, how to get a literary agent, and all of this like helpful information that any writer should know. And it's actually very, very useful because I refer to this book all of the time, even though it is a few years old. The information in this book is very relevant, and it's really awesome to get this for someone who is very serious about writing because it will help them out so much. What I do with this book is I go through it and I highlight all of the helpful information that, is applicable to me, and I constantly refer back to it even to this day. So, it's a great, great gift. You can get it at Chapters, Barnes and Nobles, again, really anywhere that sells books, and I'm sure the person in your life will be very thankful. And it's pretty unique. It's a gift that not many people would think to gift someone, but I definitely think it would be very helpful. My next few gifts have more to do with like software and tech, but I still think they are very helpful. My next pick is to purchase a domain name for a writer in your life so they can start their own writer website. So this is basically purchasing a website name. So it is like buying www.alessiadickson.com or www.johnsmith.com. So what you're doing is like you're basically just buying the title of like a website, and you can gift it to the writer in their life, and then they can go ahead and, build their own author or writer website or whatever they want to do with it. They can start a blog or anything else, honestly. This is a really great gift because, first of all, I think that any writer who is serious about writing needs some sort of professional website, so you would definitely be helping them out with that. But also, purchasing a domain is very inexpensive. Usually it's just a one-time purchase. You can purchase it through websites like GoDaddy. And yeah, it's very easy. It's usually about like $30 to $60, I would say, if I had to give a range. And like I said, it's so helpful. You can gift this domain to someone and they can go ahead and build their own website and, you know, start their career as a professional writer. I know this gift is pretty like unconventional, so in the description box I will leave links to where you can buy domains and you can check that out for yourself if you're interested. My next pick is the writing software Pro Writing Aid. Now this is a really useful software to any writer. It's very similar to Grammarly. It will pick up all of your grammar mistakes, but the good thing about Pro Writing Aid is that it actually gives you like a bunch of different in-depth reports about your writing. So it will tell you if you're using like the same words or if you're using an active or passive voice, and it will, you know, highlight different things about your writing that you can improve. It's really, really cool. I, you know, just recently purchased Pro Writing Aid on Cyber Monday, so I can confirm that it is really amazing. And this will take the writer in your life to the next level. It will really improve their craft. And you can purchase like a 1-year subscription service, which will be about, I think, $60 to $80 US. So it's definitely a more pricey gift, but I definitely think it will be very useful to any writer in your life. Even if like the writer in your life is in school, I put all of the essays that I write for my university in Pro Writing Aid, and it always improves them. So yeah, that is a very great and practical gift for this Christmas. My next pick is also a writing software, and that is Scrivener. So I've talked about Scrivener on my channel before, but it's basically this software for writers where it makes it really easy to plan and outline and write your book. So they have a bunch of different functions. You can create scene cards and you can divide your book by chapters, and it's just like a really helpful software to organize a whole book, and that's why it's very popular with different writers and novelists. I recently purchased Scrivener and I can also confirm that it is very useful. It organizes my book so well and it gives me easy access to like different scene cards and like character outlines, and it just helps to put everything in one place. So if you know someone who is writing a novel or is even thinking about writing a novel, this would be a great gift. Scrivener is a one-time purchase. I believe it is around $60 to $80 USD, but then you have the program for life. And again, you can use this program not just for writing, even for like school stuff. It's a really great way to just organize whatever you're doing, whether it be a business, university, or writing a book. So yes, that will be a great option to get someone in your life, and it will be very much appreciated. And my very last pick, we made it to the end, guys. It is a novel outline workbook. Now again, you can get different variations of this on Amazon or at Barnes & Nobles or at Chapters, and it's basically just a workbook that helps you to outline a novel. So it will include helpful templates, it will include helpful information to plan different scenes and chapters, and it can really help a writer, you know, start planning their novel in a really organized and thoughtful way, which will make it much easier for them to write their book, you know, later down the road when they actually start drafting. So this is a great gift to get someone, you know, who likes writing out their stuff like on paper and who likes having like a physical workbook instead of something like Scrivener. So yeah, I think it's a really good addition to, you know, any writer's arsenal of tools, and I think the person in your life will be very grateful. And these books are not expensive at all. They range from like $15 to $20, so they're great stocking stuffers, and it's a very useful and practical gift. I would be so happy if I got this on Christmas. Because I am planning my 3rd book right now. So yeah, it's definitely very helpful for any writer. But that is it for my Christmas 2020 gift guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. There is still some time before Christmas, so you can definitely fit in your Christmas shopping. Again, everything that I have mentioned will be linked in the description box below to make it very easy for you guys. But I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas, and I will see you next Monday for a brand new video. Bye!